Welcome to Arthur L. Williams Stadium in Lynchburg, home to the Liberty Flames, and fans have been eagerly anticipating this clash and filling up this stadium quickly. Today, we have one of those games that tests your focus. Top 25 team against an unranked opponent. Can you take care of business? As we'll see a squad from the AAC, the UMass Minutemen, taking on the winners of 8 straight, the Liberty Flames. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. UMass will kick off and we'll be underway. That one bounds through the end zone and it'll be a touchback. The Flames offense is on the field for the first time today. And here comes the big fella, a staple of this aerial attack, Jesse.
And he's a guy they can line up all over the field, David. There's matchups out there waiting to be taken advantage of.
Yeah, and it's so nice to be able to do that. It makes it easy to play quarterback when you can feature a guy like this that's fast, big, and strong.
These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
I'll be honest, that is a formation and a play call I was never expecting to see in this game. This offense is one of the top 10 passing units in the entire country. I'm surprised they even have goal line in their playbook. What are we doing?
Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. He's got a 1st down and maybe a lot more. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. The Flames will line it up on 1st and 10. Wide receiver shows motion. Keeping it on the ground with the single back.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
Got enough for the 1st, and he's still going. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. And the Flames are moving quickly down the field. They'll throw it on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. On the ground, it's Green. They make the stop at the 19 after a pickup of 5.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Pushing ahead, a tough run, picks up 4, it's down at the 15.
I think you run that play on 2nd down knowing it's going to make 3rd down easy. You're not trying to hit a home run. You don't need the big play right now. Now you know 3rd down, everything's on the table, everything's available, high success rate.
Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14.
Let's go! Slide 22.
They'll give it to him again. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Got some work to do after that last play, 2nd and 13. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Got his man quickly. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Liberty. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Here's the return from inside his 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the UMass Minutemen have the ball for the first time, and their offense will go to work. One way to mitigate the explosive capabilities he has on the outside is be physical with him, and this dude will do that.
He will do that, and you don't see a lot of offenses take the top off this D because of this guy roaming around in the middle of the field. He is a true center fielder, so this receiver's going to have to make plays.
This just is such a great job of getting guys on the ground. A lot of people are in position, but he makes plays, so him versus a dynamic wide receiver on the outside would be a great matchup.
Using the quick game. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. UMass quickly back to the line.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
Tackled immediately after the catch. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. He makes the connection. And he's going to be just short of the first down. It's going to bring up a decision for this coach. UMass will line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. On the move, it's Smith. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's
open runway ahead. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
And the offensive line and the quarterback has to do their job on screens. They got to sell, pass down the field, pass down the field. Offensive line releases. Quarterback now snaps his eyes to the running back. The running back does the rest with the big boys out in front, creating a pass.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. The Flames have this offense rolling. It's a reverse. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
And the defense has to be careful. When you've got receivers with the speed that guy has, you really need to play with good eye discipline and know where the ball is at all times. Because if he outflanks you, he could take it to the distance.
On the move, it's Green. Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Flames. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And he finished it with a scintillating 28-yarder to the house. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. First down here for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. That was an eyelash away from being picked off, and that is not the way to set the tone with a near pick on your opening drive. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Snagged on the outside, it's Manning. And that is the final play of the quarter, and guys, Liberty has the lead here. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. They've changed ends of the field, now facing third down as they go back to work. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on third down. UMass will line up to punt it away. Makes a move. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Liberty takes over and the Flames offense ready to go to work. They've jumped on them, executing at a high level and up 14-0, David.
This is the exact start you want. I mean, offense is playing great. Defense has gotten stops. You're in a position now, Palmer, to put the hammer down and get a 3-possession lead.
I'm really impressed with their physicality on both sides of the ball early in this one. They've been winning in the trenches. So here on offense, keep running the football and show your dominance.
From the gun, the ground game. And he could not get loose on the run.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
The play action fake. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And it is a chunk play. A huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. And the Flames come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for space. It's Green. Got some room, headed to the goal line. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. He's got 93 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Liberty. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. The UMass offense returns to the field. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point.
Nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now. Chip into this lead. Try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
Caught in the backfield. It's Massey. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. UMass quickly back to the line. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. And after that, best thing you can do, punt it away. Here comes the special teams. And this punt will be down just on the other side of midfield. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. Off play action on 1st down. Quick strike complete. On the move at the 30. You want to talk about shifting the field in an instant. He's got it all the way down to the 10-yard line. The Flames have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Oh, it's a reverse. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Flames.
Yeah, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. Just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-what.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
And that is exactly why you stick to running the football. Haven't had a lot of success, but boom, you pop one, right? That's what you got to do. You cannot become one-dimensional and just throw the football every down. Love the offense sticking to the run. Nice job getting the first down.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. We got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Trying play action. Caught in the backfield, it's Manning. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. Fires to the wideout. And the pass hits, picked off. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47.
QBs have to understand, when I'm throwing against zones, I got to manipulate guys with my eyes. I might have to look one direction to create an opening to throw that ball or zip that ball in. I got to use touch. It's really hard when all eyes are on me, and you could tell the quarterback was not ready and did not make a good throw.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Give him 109 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. He's looking to throw it. Quick completion on the out route. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Quarterback will audible. Off play action. He fires to the left side. It's complete. A huge pickup. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. He'll take it himself. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Liberty.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now... This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. The UMass offense returns to the field. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on one-on?
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Now facing a 3rd and long. DBs will try to keep everything in front. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Got him downfield. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Bunch formation trying to confuse the secondary. He's looking to throw. It's complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Looking to throw for it. Got the quick pass. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Quickly complete. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. And he'll chuck it into the cheap seats there and save the down. Nobody getting open there. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. That one falls out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, on 3rd and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. Looking for daylight from inside his 20. They make the stop, and that is the end of the 1st half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. And the Flames will kick it off to start the 2nd half. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. Huge deficit to start this 3rd quarter. They just need to find something. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough. Pocket starts to collapse. Swings it out to his running back. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. On offense, I like you trying to get the running back involved in the pass game too. Defense was ready for that one. Let's see what you got dialed up on 3rd. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Slips a tackle. Incomplete. He threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. UMass will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll bring it back. It's Smith. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. The running back has it.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
Open space at the 25. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
Perfect play call against the perfect defense. They came with a blitz, and the offense had the screen pass called at the right time. Running back gets it in his hands. He's got linemen out in front, getting hats on hats. You can't do it any better than that.
Touchdown Flames! And the punishment has been extended. Follow the block. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The UMass offense returns to the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this one.
Wants to throw on second down. Good timing on the quick out. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. He'll come out throwing on first down. Pirouettes away from the defense. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
It's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game. But when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
Fires to the big fella. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down.
It's not a great feeling on defense, too. When you're blitzing, you're expecting to get a sack. You're expecting to get a hit on the quarterback. If the offensive line and running backs pick it up, because now you have one less guy in the back end trying to cover all these receivers and tight ends, and you know you're in trouble.
Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it again. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
And back to the air on second down. He's got an open man. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Love to see the fearlessness of a quarterback to work the middle of the field.
And he's got so much confidence in his own arm talent to be able to get that football there before the defense can break it up.
Flips it out to the back. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Second and goal for the offense.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
He's looking to throw. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Well, the cornerback wasn't fooled that time. He was squatting on the out route, and because of that, he was able to transition, break on the ball, and knock it away.
They've gotten pushed back, but it's still third and goal. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. And he's already put 1-3 spot on the board. He'll try another one from 25 yards out. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
It's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Going over the top. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He'll pull it down. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. You want to talk about aggressive or wacky? This head coach is keeping his offense on the field inside his own 30. Snags it over the middle. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The Flames will have it 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Floating away. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. That's caught. It's Robinson. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting him the football, letting him get some positive yards.
3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? They'll try to run for it. And the Flames will have a 1st down.
And that's what I love about this offense, man. They run the football and get 1st downs. They throw the football and get 1st downs. So much balance. That's why they're the #2 offense in all of college football getting 1st downs. They are so hard to defend.
They're going to ride this running back. Find some fresh air. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
And obviously this offense has had their way, getting the huge lead. And now, when you know it's a running situation later in the ball games, you're still getting pounded. This defense has to step up at some point and be a lot more physical.
D coordinators down the road that have to play this offense, man, they're going to have nightmares because this unit has so much speed, so much skill. At running back, receiver, tight end, the quarterback making good decisions. It is so tough trying to stop them and prevent explosive plays.
Dragged down at the 6 after a pickup of 2. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the 1st down. And that is the final play of the quarter, and guys, Liberty has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. The Flames line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Liberty! And the route is on. This team just knows how to finish. They keep getting better and better and better, and they are close to going 9-0.
And this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
The Minutemen going back to work on offense. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Right down the middle. Makes a connection. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum.
And the quarterback is snowed under.
It's pretty obvious. This defense came into this one knowing they were going to have to play a complete game until there were zeros on the clock, especially against this quarterback. You cannot take your foot off the gas, and that's exactly what they're doing here. Late in the fourth quarter, they're still bringing it, and they get another sack.
I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Going downfield for the big play. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. UMass will line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. And the coverage team all over it, and the punt is down inside the 40. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you, Paul.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
Goes to the option. Now the toss. At the 40, there he goes. Afterburner's coming. Touchdown, Flames. And the pummeling has started. That score might be the one to put them over the top and run this winning streak to 9. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Houston is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you just never know. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Florida. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Hairston. Looking deep down the right side. And the ball is intercepted. He'll try to take it back. And he was trying to chart a course on that pick for a pick 6, but he'll be stopped at the 31. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. Gets it out fast. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. And the Flames trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game. Touchdown, Liberty! And the stomping has commenced. That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak. And he puts through the extra point. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Trying to find his man on 1st down. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
The one thing I love about this defense, and they're showing it here in this game, is there's a variety of ways they can get after your quarterback. They can get home with 4, they can get home with 3, or they can blitz guys from all over the field, but they've got athletes with bad intentions, and they've registered a ton of stuff.
There's a live football. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold it. Offense.
Just an obvious... and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Looking for a productive play on first down. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Hit the afterburners, kid. Touchdown, Flames. And the beatdown has ensued. Starting to see some smiles on that sideline as they're close to a Week 10 victory.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
A first down for the offense. Wants to throw. It's Hairston. It's complete to the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead. It's late. They're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
The offense came into this game knowing that for them to win, they were going to have to make some big plays throwing the football. That just has not been the case. Here in the fourth quarter, they've been held to less than 200 passing yards, and that's really the...
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. UMass will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He only needs a sliver of daylight. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
On second down, he'll fire. Safe completion on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. Back to the quarterback. The sweet feet buy a little time. He'll try to do it himself. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, keep this drive rolling.
We've reached a 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Feeling some heat. Going to try to get it himself. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
Man, how tough is this guy to defend? He drops back, everything tells you pass, and then he scrambles and gets the first down. Just so hard to defend.
He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. The Flames come to the line with a new set of downs.
42 Spider, 4-8.
From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Offense gets set for second down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the end zone. And give him another 6 grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
That makes the score 77, UMass 6.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The UMass offense returns to the field. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown. And there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week for the rest of this season so we don't let one bad game turn into two.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film, but they may want to skip this one. I mean, because it may hurt their confidence. They just need to turn the page and get ready for the next opponent and forget this day ever happened.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game. And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the very end of the football game.
Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. Boy, they have delighted these home fans here by putting this game in a hammerlock, David.
Yeah, and this crowd's been jacked up. They've been excited. Now they get to breathe.
Got a lot of running room. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. Move the chains with that completion now on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it, and what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. It's complete. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. And while this game is all but decided, the offense's job is to score. So they might try to score again. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
Timeout is called with just a single second left.
Timeout, Liberty.
They've got this game in hand. Maybe there's some bad blood. They want to rub it in a bit. It is perfect. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. Just complete and utter.